Hey everyone, Safari Pedals has partnered up with Standard Audio, and with this new plugin, you can bring some really nice analog crunch to your tracks. This is Levelor. Hi, if it's your first time here, my name is Tim. I'm a recording and mixing engineer, and I just want to make things easier for you. Today we're going to be going over Levelor, the brand new plugin from Safari Pedals. This is a part of a 500 series that they're starting, and they've partnered up with Standard Audio to bring us our first iteration. This is the Levelor. Let's dive into the DAW. And here we are inside of our session, taking a look at the Safari Pedals and Standard Audio Levelor. Now, with this plugin, you actually get two versions within one. That's why on the left-hand side here, you see this Mark 1 and Mark 2 button. You can flip between the two different versions that Standard Audio released according to the hardware that they created. There are some extra features in here. That's what Safari Pedals has brought to the table, as well as, matching it to the hardware units. So let's go over the controls, but if you want to jump to the audio examples, use the chapters down below. This is a default instance of Safari Pedals, so when you first pull it up, this is exactly how it's going to look. So let's start with the center unit here, because this is the actual Levelor unit itself. We'll start actually with the Mark 1 version because there's only slight differences with the Mark 2, and we'll talk about those in a few minutes. But first, top left, you have level, which is the actual JFET leveler that is inside of this hardware unit. And then you also have bypass, which is right here, and you have a crunch circuit, which pushes into the hardware unit itself, giving you nice saturation. On the top right-hand side is your response time for the attack and release for Levelor, fast or slow. Then you have your input control with a fixed threshold and an output control for volume matching for on the way in or out and getting your balance where you had it. If we flip over to the Mark II, here are the differences. There's a medium speed on the attack and release, and there's also some sonic differences, and the saturation is slightly different on both of these as well. That's why there was two versions of the hardware. That's why there's two versions of the plugin. Added features brought in from Safari Pedals, obviously being able to flip easily between Mark 1 and Mark 2, because if you don't have the hardware, you can't do that. But here inside the plugin, you can easily switch between Mark 1 and Mark 2. Underneath that, you have a pre and post switch, and this determines the position for the next two tone control. And the tone control is a tilt EQ. Bring it to the negative, and you darken your signal, bringing the highs down and the lows higher. And then, of course, opposite in the opposite direction, brighten, and bring your lows down. Underneath, you have your input and output meters, so you can see what's going in and what's going out. And on the right-hand side is an overall bypass switch. Other bits that Safari Pedals has brought to the plugin is a preset browser, because presets for plugins, sure, those are available. There's built-in oversampling and a built-in blend control, so you can do some parallel processing right inside the plugin. That's it. That's the controls. Now let's get into our audio examples. This is our bass line. The song is called Catch the Wave from Saturn Syndicate. We've used this before, and if you want to follow along at home, it's available on the multi-track site. Here is our balance so far. Run so you catch the wave. It won't last forever. Catch the wave. The ride is where it's at. Okay, so that is our baseline. That is where we're starting. Now, I want to tell you, I have Levelor on just a few select tracks in our current version of this balance and the song. I have it on the main elements of my drums being the kicks and snares, my percussion bus. I do have this on my bass bus, and then I have it on a single guitar, my synth bus, and my lead vocal. That is all of the channels that I have Levelor on, and I have them selected in my session because I'm going to turn them all on at the same time because I want you to hear the differences that are happening. Now, I've also gone in and made sure to volume match to the best of my abilities so that we're not just getting a louder is better kind of feel, but you'll almost think that because of the limiting and compression that is happening within the plugin itself. So even though things may seem louder, it's actually fuller because the relative volume is about the same, but the contents within have been reduced and kind of brought up as a whole. we compressed and we limited, and then we just kind of balanced from there, right? Okay, let's take a listen.
Run so you catch the wave. It won't last forever. Catch the wave. The ride is where it's better. You will never see it coming. Don't sit back and just watch it fade. Catch the wave.
So very full. Big differences. We are hearing that lead vocal really pop out. And like I said, I volume matched it. So really what we're doing is, because we've reduced the loudest parts by compressing and limiting within the plugin, we can bring the overall kind of up a little bit. So it is more present, even though it's not louder. It just feels louder. And that's really what we want to do when we're compressing and limiting. We want control, we want tone, which we're definitely getting with this plugin, but like we said, we want control. And that's what we're doing. We're controlling the loud parts so that it's not as drastically loud compared to the more quiet parts. Okay, I've jumped over to my bass bus because I wanted to show you really what this thing can do. So I have my bass soloed right now, and you may want to put your headphones in or make sure you're listening on your studio monitors. So here is just the bass before and after without going in and manipulating after the fact. Here's what I dialed in. So we're getting some nice saturation, nice bite when we're pushing into level because I'm in the crunch circuit. And I have my input driven kind of hard because I wanted some of that saturation inside this bass. There are other parts in the song where the bass is already not as saturated, so it's helping that a little. But this particular part, which already has some crunch to it, just gives it a nice extra little bit that I'm really enjoying. Now, yes, we are getting a little bit lower of a volume out of this, but because our dynamic range is reduced, I can bring that up and it still is relatively the same. Work with it inside of your productions because you're going to have to get this balance correct, but I'm okay with what's going on here. Let's do some more. I'm going to stay within our bass bus, but we'll flip between Mark 1 and Mark 2. I'll switch between crunch and level, and then we'll also adjust our attack and release times so you can hear all the different things that this plugin can do. So lots of different sounds from just this one plugin. You can hear it reacting differently with our obvious different attack and release times. The crunch circuit is different on the Mark 1 and Mark 2. The saturation styles are a little different, so it gives you even more flavors. And then being able to adjust the tone either going into level or coming out of, allowing you to shift the tone to fit within your mix. It's a huge plus. That, and we have parallel processing, so you can just slam this and crank it, but then just barely blend it in. Extraordinarily powerful. So there it is. That is Levelor from Safari Pedals in partnership with Standard Audio. It's a ton of tone you can get from this one plugin, and you don't have to be doing any dynamic reduction. You can just kind of drop the input so it's not really leveling or getting compressed or limited that hard and increase your output to just use the crunch circuit and get some tone into your signal if that's what you want. Levelor is available right now, so use the link in the description if you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself. In the meantime, enjoy Levelor, happy mixing, and I'll see you next time. Take care.